What up, I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and welcome to NBA Shooting Secrets, and today we've got Kevin Durant, Part 2. Alright, so Getty has one of the purest strokes in the league, and we've already kind of broken down his jumper a little bit, but I wanted to give you 3 more mechanics that I love about his jump shot that you can try to plug into your game and see if it increases your shooting percentage. Here at Shot Mechanics, we believe in small tweaks to your jumper for big time results, so see if some of these can help you out. So, let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is KD's footwork. Now, when it comes to shooting, there's generally 2 schools of thought when it comes to your footwork. Some people like the 1-2 step, and some people like their players to shoot out of the hop, meaning that they catch with both feet in the air at the same time, springing off the balls of their feet. Now at Shot Mechanics, we really don't prescribe to that argument. We think that most of the time, if you want to be a great scorer, not just a shooter, you have to be able to shoot out of any situation when it comes to your footwork. And that's one of the main reasons why Kevin Durant can really hit shots in any situation, is because he's comfortable with his footwork no matter what he has to do. So I'd highly suggest if you want to hit more shots in game, you're going to want to develop your footwork to be able to shoot out of any situation. Hop, 1-2, lateral side step, step backs, no matter what it is, you want to be able to hit that shot. Alright, next let's talk about Kevin Durant's set point. Now, set point's kind of a weird word because the ball's not necessarily setting at a point for a specific amount of time. And although the ball does pause for a split second from time to time on his jumper, I still consider it pretty smooth. So when we talk about set point, we're talking about that moment when the ball starts releasing towards the basket. And generally for Kevin Durant, it's just a little bit above his forehead and in front of his forehead. By bringing the set point up above his forehead, it makes it a lot harder for defenders to block and challenge. But you want to be careful because some younger players have a hard time getting enough power if they have a high set point just like this. So you're going to want to experiment with your set point or your release point and see where it's most comfortable for you. It might be by your eyebrow, it might be by your chin, and it might be by your chest if you're a younger player. Just know that at some point you're probably going to want to move your release point higher. That way you can shoot over bigger, taller defenders and stay competitive. Alright, next let's talk about Kevin Durant's guide hand thumb. Now the guide hand thumb's really important because if it pushes the ball to one side or the other, it can make you miss more. So there's 2 things you want to think about with your guide hand thumb. You want to think about number 1, where it starts when the ball is at your release point. Now like most great shooters, when the ball reaches Kevin Durant's set point or release point, his guide hand thumb is facing backwards. This ensures that it's in perfect guide position. But as he begins to release the ball towards the basket, he's going to rotate it so his guide hand palm is facing towards his shooting hand and all of his fingers are pointing towards the basket. By rotating his fingers towards the basket instead of keeping them straight up and down, it allows him to get just a little bit more guide to the basketball as he's beginning this release. Now a lot of coaches might tell you that your guide hand thumb needs to be pointing backwards the entire time you shoot, but that's simply not true. Many times by letting your guide hand bend at the wrist just a little bit so your thumb moves forward, it can actually help your consistency. Alright, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know whose jumper you want to see broken down next. This is a channel for the people, by the people. I run it all off of request, so leave in the comment section down below and I'll probably get to it. And if you're new to Shot Mechanics and the Splash Army, you're probably going to want to do 2 things. Number 1, hit that subscription button down below because we put out a ton of videos every week and they're all going to get you better. Number 2, you're going to want to click this annotation above or the link in the description for mobile viewers to get a free copy of my number 1 scoring workout. This is a workout that's going to work on your ball handling, your shooting, your scoring, your finishing, your conditioning, pretty much everything that you need to be a scoring monster. And because it's a circuit format, it's unlike anything you've ever done before. So I highly suggest you check that out. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and until next time, splash on.